Welcome to Inside Carbondale. This is the podcast that brings you the latest information about projects and events going on in Carbondale. I'm Amy Fox, the Public Relations Officer for the City of Carbondale, and I'm joined by Carly James, the Assistant Director of Student Center Programs at SIU. Thanks so much for joining me.
Thanks for having me. I'm excited.
We're just a few short weeks away from SIU Homecoming, which is October 11th through the 15th. And for the Salukis, Homecoming is much more than just a football game at home. It's a week filled with both new and old traditions. Carly, tell me about some of these old Saluki traditions that have been ingrained in the SIU culture over the years.
Probably our oldest running tradition is the parade. So that happens every year. Everyone knows about it. Tons of community members come out and participate in it, or they watch it. The Greek life on campus gets really involved. They usually have the biggest floats. That's really what they care most about, building their floats. So I would say the parade is one of the oldest traditions. On campus for students, the Homecoming Comedy Show always has a great turnout, and they do that every year. So those are some really big traditions that we have, and we've created a bunch of new traditions.
And if people aren't familiar with the path of the parade, where does that start and finish?
The parade it starts at Mill Street and runs down through downtown, turns on College, comes back south towards the university, and it ends right in front of the Student Center.
And talk a little bit about some of the new traditions that Salukis, both old and young, can expect to see this year.
For our young Salukis, our SIU students, if you would call them that, we've started really ramping up our spirit competition. So that's what they have to look forward to. They can win $500 for their organization. So that's stuff that happens on campus, maybe isn't so much for the community that the community can see, but it is happening and really gets our students involved. They participate in different events and activities and making banners to get points to win money for their organization. New traditions that our community members will notice this year is we've included a homecoming concert into the schedule. So on Friday night in Morris Library lawn, there's going to be a concert. It's going to be reggae. Yard Squad will be there with some DJ music during the breaks. That'll be just like a sunset concert. BYOB, BYO lawn chair. Come out and just enjoy the music on a Friday night and, meet up with other alums in the area or other community members and kick off homecoming right.
And why is it so important to get not only the students involved, but also the entire community involved in these homecoming activities and festivities?
Homecoming is important around here. SIU is important to Southern Illinois. So we know that a lot of people, if SIU is doing well, the community is doing well. If the community does well, SIU does well. So we are tied. We're in this together. And so we want to have a great homecoming. It's a chance to celebrate our community, to celebrate alums coming back, to celebrate alums that live in the area, to give community members and alums an experience and a chance to meet students and hang out with students in a social setting. So homecoming is an exciting time for us, and we just our goal this year has been to let the community know it's coming. Homecoming is coming, and we want you to come out and support and just join in some of the festivities.
What do you hope the reaction is from everyone?
I hope people say, wow, that was fun. Let's do it again next year. Next year is our 150th year, so homecoming will be big. So we're trying to this year go a little bit bigger, so next year we can go even bigger. So I've been at the university. I'm starting my third year, and we've just been making homecoming more of a priority and larger scaled events that people can come out, participate in, and really get out of your house that weekend and come out and enjoy some different activities.
Obviously, we've been planning for months on end for homecoming weekend. What makes this so rewarding to you personally?
I'm from the area, so I grew up marching in this parade and going to the game, and we want it to be big again and have it be something people know that homecoming's here and see it around town. And it's rewarding when someone says, hey, I saw that banner, or I heard there's a concert, and if they do come out and say they had a good time. You will see banners hung up around town this year. You will hear it on a podcast. We are doing different things. So we want everyone to know so they can partake. And it's not just me planning it, and we've incorporated a new committee this year, so there are representatives from the chamber, the city, tourism, all levels of campus, civil service, AP, faculty, students. So we are pulling from all of the areas on campus and in the community to really make this a great event for everyone.
Sounds like you have lots of fun things planned, and if listeners would like to get more information about all of these homecoming events, is there a phone number, is there a website or social media account that they can jump on board and learn a little bit more?
Yes. We have homecoming.siu.edu, which lists all the activities, times, locations. We also, SIU's main Facebook and Twitter, so Southern Illinois University Carbondale, will be featuring different posts leading up to homecoming, and they will always include the link. I will say our theme this year is the Saluki Odyssey, Heroes, Myths, and Traditions. So we are going to be highlighting heroes of SIU, myths from SIU, and traditions at SIU. So following SIU's social media will be kind of an interesting, you want to look at that and see what they've been posting. We do have Walt Frazier coming, so he was our first Saluki hero. So we're excited to have him on campus and at the parade and just really gear up for homecoming and make it great.
And it sounds like a lot of the events are free and you don't need tickets. It sounds like really the one thing you want to secure a ticket for would be the football game.
Correct. Yep. There's a step show that is happening. You'll see it on our schedule, and they do have a ticketed event, but otherwise it's free. So come out and enjoy. And then, the game does have a little bit of a cost, but we think it's worth it to come out and watch our Salukis play some football. So
great. And is there anything else, Carly, you would like to add? Maybe I forgot to ask you?
We will be having a window decorating competition in the community. So if there are any businesses listening that want to enter that competition, the application is on the website homecoming.siu.edu, and there will be prizes for that. You get a Saluki Puppy concrete for your business and, bragging rights, and that will be voted on by the community. So we really want people to enter the contest. All the information's online, but we'd love to have, paint the town maroon and get some windows decorated.
And I'm assuming there's probably a deadline for that, and that's spelled out on the application then.
Correct. Yes.
Okay. Perfect. Lots of good information. Thanks so much for joining me, Carly.
Thanks for having me.
And we hope all of you will join us next time for another episode of Inside Carbondale. Have a great day. If you have feedback or have ideas for future podcasts, feel free to email me at afox@explorecarbondale.com.